I want to comment on this one because the video I found the mcave. First of all, he gave me a copyright strike when I pointed out it was a staged video. But nevertheless, he does have a channel, and the one video that Wrath addresses is almost it's approaching 1 million hits. Okay, as a general rule of thumb on YouTube, 1 million hits equals $1,000. Okay, now the guy is non-malicious, but I've been pointed out he's just pulling people's legs. You know, it's not malicious at all. He has no malicious intent. But they're just up there. I think the guy lives in Tonopah. That in his video, now maybe I can get away with this. I'm going to click on Wrath's video. Now, if Wrath correctly spots near the last 25% of the video, he successfully spots that not only was the first video staged, but also the second one was staged. The Frank guy, who I think is the original filmer, put that sign there not 1 minute before he filmed it. So let's look through this. Now, Wrath is logical. He doesn't upload bullshit. You know, he's got a good concept of a mystery channel and stuff like that, but he correctly spots the last part. He starts figuring out that that sign was fake. So I'm going to paraphrase from the guy's original video. Okay, he goes in there. Now, I can't use it, but let's see if...
in unusual places.
Anyway, abandoned mines in unusual places, okay? The guy likely lives in Tonopah. The reason is because at the start of his video, he shows the extraterrestrial highway. Now, Wrath was asking, can they identify where this area is? Well, the guy, Frank, no malicious intent, it's a good subject to have fun with. That obviously I and others have been to the mcave, as Kenny Veach did. Kenny Veach was very clear, a few more feet, coming right up on it, and there it is. But that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, so this guy, you know, likely has a good channel of exploring mines and stuff like that. There's no malicious intent. But be aware of this, that in the start of his video, he shows the extraterrestrial highway sign. Now here's his picture of the mcave. Okay, that's
Last visit out there.
That's no mcave. Do you think that guy does not know that he's 75 miles away from the area? Of course he does. He's no moron. You think he hasn't watched Kenny Veach videos and knows right where the mcave is? Of course he has. So then he draws this M, and there's the danger restricted area. Well, he put that goddamn sign there not 1 minute before he filmed it. Well, I can't go in there. Okay, now let's look, or I will talk about his original video. He goes up there. First of all, let me say this, that in his latest upload, he says, well, I had to hike in about an hour. And I told my friend, Don, the mystery guy, well, he's military, and he used to fly flying saucers at Area 51, but he's military, and turned this guy onto this site. Is he ever seen where this Frank is driving along? Is there a person next to him talking to him? And this latest upload, that any talking to him where he's even in the background, doesn't want to be seen? No, it does not exist, because Don, the military guy, who used to fly flying saucers at Area 51 does not exist. It's in the mind of Frank. Now, he's doing it to have good fun with a situation and a subject that people are into. Okay, there's no malicious intent. But let's look at the area. Okay, I think he lives in Tonopah. I think he lives in Tonopah. He doesn't live down in Alamo, because the picture he took of the extraterrestrial highway was not took here. It was not took here. Like right here is extraterrestrial highway. The sign is there. Everyone takes pictures of it. Well, he doesn't live in Ash Springs or Alamo, because then why would he take a picture at the far end where he traveled from Tonopah? He's too lazy to go to the actual area of Kenny Beach. That is why at the start of his video the alien sign is right here. It's right here next to the Warm Springs, which you can go in. I've been there. Wonder Hussey has been there. It's abandoned. You can go in there. Great. Warm Springs with a pool. You just pull up. You just do what you want. Do what you want. So where he took a picture of right here, welcome to extraterrestrial highway. That places him as likely at Tonopah. Not Rachel. Nobody is at Rachel. But his picture was took right here of the extraterrestrial highway. Now, okay, and here's, by the way, here's Warm Springs. Now, if you want to go up there to some great Warm Springs, no, park right there, go in, there's the pool. It's abandoned. You can go in and do what you want, but it's very alkaline. It's very alkaline. So that if you sit in it indefinitely, you'll get out as a human skeleton. Your skin will be gone and everything. But no, Warm Springs right here. Believe it or not, it's sitting there. You go right there. No laws broken, no nothing. That's because it's out in the middle of goddamn no place. So now in Rat's video, he goes, does anyone know where this area is? Okay, so I put the Frank guy, as from Tonopah. You know, a local desert hillbilly up there, who that when he drives up, he's actually driving alone. Now, can you tell exactly where the area is? You can't, because the guy does videos. He has a channel. He could go up here and take a picture of that goddamn sign and not even go down here. Not even go down here. That's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. And then he says, well, I had to hike in an hour. I had to hike in an hour. So that stupid cave, it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. And if you go to Tonopah, the guy is making videos and editing them. The little cave would be well known to people in the area. So he could do this video and then make you think that he went out here, which I first thought that he went out here. Well, it must be here, it must be there. It must be here, it must be there. And he says, I had to hike in an hour, had to hike in an hour. Okay, now look at this road and these various features. Let's go to Tickaboo Peak. Let's go to Tickapoo Peak, where people go to watch the Martians. There's Rachel. That's a long distance. He didn't go down here and walk out from Rachel into here. No. So he says I had to walk in an hour. Okay, now there's Rachel. Let's look at Area 51. The Martian place is right here. And so here's the other sign, extraterrestrial highway. Now he says, I'm telling you right now, I had to hike in an hour. And I told my friend, Area 51 military, if I don't come back within 2 hours, come looking for me. Okay, so Rat was asking, where is this area? Okay. That he says, come looking for me after 2 hours. Okay, now let's go back to Kenny Beach. There's Tickaboo, where people go up to view the Martians. Okay, now in the background of that guy's video, it could be that this ridge is in the background. But the point is, you have no way of knowing where the guy was or what he filmed. He was probably too lazy to even drive over here. Now, if it's in the background, and here's Rachel, you can walk out there and drive in there. And so it could be Tickaboo in the background. But the point is, you don't know what the guy is doing. So let me get to my point that I had to hike in an hour. If I don't make it back in 2 hours, come looking for me. Come looking for me. Okay, so let's go to Kenny Beach parking. There's Kenny Beach parking. I had to come in miles. I hiked for an hour. Okay, from here, this is 1 hour. From a parking, this is 1 hour. 1 hour to get to there. That's 1 hour. So as far as the location, the guy is not far from the road to begin with. Now, he's too lazy. Now, has he gone up to the mcave? No, he's too lazy. And also, it's too far. The guy is based up in Tonopah or close to it. Okay, now to go to the mcave, you think that guy has not looked at mcave videos and does not know exactly where the mcave is? Of course he does. That's why he faked the video. It was a spoof. Okay, so let's keep going. We're hiking up to the mcave. That guy ain't gonna do that. The most he can do is go a mile. That mile he'd be stopped right there. Okay, so let's go up to the mcave. The guy's gonna go up. He's an mcave searcher, a researcher. He somehow gets up here. He has no pictures or videos of the cell phone mine or the area. He's not going to go that far. He's going to pull over and walk in mines. Okay, he then, here at roughly 2.5 to 3 hours, then does what? Hikes down, his life in danger, and hikes down to here to see the mcave where Kenny Beach walked along and said, a few more feet. A few more feet, I'm coming right up on it. It's right down at the ground level of the wash. I'm coming right up on it. A few more feet, a few more feet. There it is. There it is. There's the mcave, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, so the point is that, of course, he knows that. He knows that's the mcave. He can't get there. And if he got there, it's already been filmed and videoed, including by Kenny Beach. He's not going to go down there and risk his goddamn life. You go up here, you get back, you're barely alive to get back to the vehicle. I mean, no. So what this guy did was in his area, he simply went a short distance. Simply went a short distance, took a picture of the extraterrestrial highway sign, not there, that's Tonopah, where he certainly lives. Here's the extraterrestrial sign. Why do you think he took that sign here? Nobody's going to go out there in the middle of no place. That's why you can go in here and use the alien hot tub. But anyway, in his video, let me paraphrase from his video. He goes up, well, there's this mcave. I found the mcave, even though he knows it's not even in that goddamn area. I found the mcave, and he's looking around. I'm getting spooked. Here's a bottle. And there's some old boards. And then near the end of the video, how does he end it? Oh, Lord, what's this? It's an Area 51 sign, deadly fourth authorized, and then he ends the video. I gotta get out of here. I'm getting the creeps. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I mean, no, the video was a spoof. And also, down in the comments of Rat's video, he correctly spots that it's a goddamn joke video. That guy just put that sign there. But down in the comments, people that know the character point out, Frank is one of the best and respected in his field, but let me tell you, he is also a little bit mischievous and enjoys a prank. Do you remember his most famous video, the Horton Mine Ghost, with the chains hanging down but swinging on their own? That's because he swung those goddamn chains and then filmed it. So anyway, there's my point. The guy, I found the mcave. It is a spoof video in which the guy is harmlessly, with no malicious intent, having fun with people for his channel. I have no problem with that at all.